everybody, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm Rose Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're back with some more Cyber Knights Flashpoint. As you can see here, went on up 1.2.39. So some more updates on the actual bug fixing side and improvements of the way things were optimization, I think is kind of the term I'm looking for, and picking up some memory leaks and such coming up through since the last time, which is only a few days ago. But I figure, you know, this next episode here is going to be a shorter one, so got time, might as well get it in now. So yeah, hopefully everyone is doing okay out there. It is Wednesday night here, and we had a bunch of snow here, which is interesting. Not a common thing in winter, although it's not unheard of for us to get a decent amount of snow. So been dealing with that a little bit in the aftermath of that. But hopefully everyone out there is doing okay, especially if you're affected by it. Especially, I know in the U.S. the northern states got hit pretty hard this past weekend. And I think this coming weekend too, actually, but that's going to be a long past by the time you all see this, but that's okay. So let's get into this here. We are coming off a heist where we went in for we went in to loot an area, and kind of disappointingly, we just got a bunch of items, and they're not worth that much. So we were kind of on the down bit on that one. Kind of feeling a little down about it, but we'll live. We're already gonna be getting ready for his next mission, which is gonna be a dead drop hit. Our gun runner is contact botched the job, so we need to go in and pick up the package being e-rifles, which are pretty powerful apparently, and we'll get some money for it and also the opportunity to buy one, which sounds like a good deal. The only thing that will be interesting about this one will be that this is going to be a combat required. We're going to have to go loud. This is not something we normally do, so this will be very interesting for that reason. And actually, I think we're going to get a lot more heat than we normally do too. So we're going to definitely want to get this down before going into that. But we want to get too close because even 7-day difference here, like I said, we're going to want some time to in between to drop some of that heat down before the dome slip, which is going to be a hacking mission. One person in, a hacker, and then get on out. But before we get into all that, can go into our roster, look at our crew, because we got some level ups. We got 4 level ups from that last mission, so let's get into it here. So of course the Cyber Knight came in and did her thing for this one. Picked up 2 points there. She's up to power level 7. Pretty good. So I'm trying to remember what exactly we go for. So I know I have to look at these every single time I come in, because I always forget what I want them to do. So apologies, but wish I had time to actually do better, but I don't. If I did, then these videos would be a lot shorter, because I would cut them up and you wouldn't have to see the whole thing. But I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately, especially if I want to actually play games, which I would rather do. So we were looking in probably the area of this one. All teammates within 15 meters who have action points remaining jump to your initiative +1. Oh, that's very interesting. That's definitely a new one. This is also kind of cool here. Buff a teammate with within 15 meters, but +2 initiative. plus 10% move speed and immediately add 1 charge to any recharging talents. Wow, that's nice. Stun, that's pretty good too, actually. I like that. Interference spike is actually not bad either. Buff teammate with cover bonus. Stopgap for shred resistant armor, kinetic armor. That's not bad. When taking damage, debuff attackers. Some of these might be good for later. I do kind of like this one though. I do kind of like that one. What are the sync charge rates? We can. Oh, we can get it down by 1. Increase. Oh, this is very interesting. That's very interesting. Is there anything else that I really wanted? These are drones. We're not really working with drones right now. Bleeding out. Oh, very interesting too. Oh, what a heal. These are survival. Oh, these are very interesting too. Very interesting. These are a lot of very interesting stuff here. So we gotta decide what we want to go for here. I do kind of like that one, but I also kind of like this one. Get us will. What is our will right now? 6. Extra armor. We could use some more reaction. And probably some strength as well. It's tech. Will. What is react? This is reaction here, isn't it? I would like to get some reaction. But will's not a bad thing. Especially with plus 10 hit points and get us into sync. What is this? R graph. But not sure that we can really go up that way. I don't think we're supposed to go up that way. I think there may be allowed to get in, maybe, or maybe we can get in. It just we can't use these until we add those in. Okay, I think I was thinking this one with the extra armor, which is nice to have. I also do like this one. -6 initiative. Also canceling Overwatch is nice. And let's look at some of these two. Extra charge. Oh, that's not bad. Targets gain -1 initiative. Interesting. The buff goes with increase range, extra for initiative, tactical surge. Oh, weight reduced. Like that. I'm kind of steamroll passive. Oh yeah, this is the one I picked up for when I kill someone. We get buffs out. Every 4 turns though. These are all nice. We could use definitely some of these. All right. I think I want to. We have room for another talent, but since we're not close to one that we want right now, I kind of want to so I want this one, like the armor. I don't know about that. I want this one, I think. And I like that one too. So I kind of like both of these. And this one, I like all the quantum ones are pretty fun, it looks like. Maybe, what is this? This is tech. Maybe we go here and kind of go around. and then we go. I'm gonna add the extra charge to quantum. I'm trying to. Well, oh, is this gonna be extra? Okay. And we'll take the extra charge too. I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real nice. I think that's gonna be real nice for me. Okay, so we got the extra will. So now we're up to 7% stress resistance. And we're set 3% built-in armor. We need another one to get that up. Dump shock doesn't matter for her because she's not hacking. I would like to get like both of these up a little bit, but it is what it is right now. It is what it is. It's fine. All right. So she's good. Next up is a Vanguard. It's up to power level 5. It's one of our more powerful characters right now. All right. Vanguards are fun, of course, because they got some fun stuff here. Oops. Like blocking sight, taunts, and static sphere, but also body bag is really cool. And stealth from blend is also pretty cool. And projection is also super cool. Oh man, that's pretty good too. Wait, just any target with 0 armor points, you hit them with this, they're stunned. Skips their turn. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. That is pretty good. Also, what else have we got here? Silence for night. You haven't used too much. There's gonna be times when we're gonna need it, but we haven't used it yet. That one, jam kit, of course, we've used a ton. Just wanted to see what we got here. What is this? Cost reduced by 1. Oh, interesting. She's got a ton of jam kit right now. It's pretty awesome. Anticipation is nice to have. We don't really need it as much. Lore could be pretty useful. Wait. With 1050. Oh, so this is the range. I could throw it further. And the area of effect goes up on this one. So this one, okay. You have another talent you can use. I think which one we want to go towards is probably... Okay, this does not avoid laser wires, so doesn't avoid traps. This is mostly for dealing with people. Sight and sound. So I'm trying to see the difference between these two. This is doesn't generate recoil. Stealth crit chance. Wow. What are your stats? I forget. 6 on reaction. She's no strength whatsoever. She's not very strong. This is probably why she doesn't always kill with her blade, because she's got a 1 in strength, which kind of sucks. Hold on. There it goes. All right, so maybe, okay, so there's a will there. What one's strength? That one's strength. Oh, okay, that's a fist. That's not, that's a strength. I do want strength though. Okay. Trying to decide how I want to do this. I want to make sure we get enough stuff. Want these two. Alright, so okay, we could do tech, which has got stealth crit chance to it as well, or +2 to evasion. So I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna have to start looking into dropping in some new chrome once we get the med clinic up and running, which we need money for, and we're trying to get more money for. I think we're gonna go up this way then. Let's go this way. Train. Oh, did it? Oh, she only had one. So okay, so she got that. Okay, my bad. That's fine. I thought she had two, but she only had one. No problem. She's about to get another one anyway. Okay. Our multi-class here. She definitely needs some stuff here. Tact recast. Ocular display link. How do I get to that one then? Oh, there it is. Bone grafts. Of course, also here. Deep brain. Fast brain. Oh, is that actually the same? No, tech reclass. I'm just curious about something. Can you put one of each of the different types of brain stuff in there? Well, we'll find that out once it's time to go. So mainly what we use her for is the extra jam kit, although I would also like her to have some stuff for moving around silently too, like probably like silent or something. Well, this stuff's pretty good too. But currently we've been working on Soldier right now because we needed people who actually are decent at shooting. You see, we have like a combat mission coming up, so I wish we had a little bit more information about shooting. All right, we're not using full auto, so taking damage from an attack instantly reduced damage by 50%. Jeez. Yeah, so these are tactics, which would be kind of funny in a way for her. Like I wanna talk. I've started to the personalities of the girls have started to come to mind to me a little bit, and so I'll talk about this in a second when I start going through them about why this would be funny, the tactical part. Well, maybe it's not, I don't know. But what do we got here? So I might actually up some of the stuff. Just recoil 5 and also extra 25% less recoil. So this is actually better than this one, what we would get. This is just all pure recovering recoil. Although Overwatch, of course, is fun. Gives us extra redo on that. On the wait time, recover time. Right, so I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I like that because the jam kit was definitely what I wanted. Anticipation, not sure that I actually need. I was kind of thinking, I think going this way as well on her with the mesh to be a little stealthy. Although some of the stuff over here could be pretty good too. Like it may be worth it to go this way to get like projection to put on her. Or refract? Maybe if we go up this way and get like go and get some of the camouflage stuff. Oh, this is actually interesting too. Synapse short. Scoring a critical hit debuff target and nearby enemies within 6 meters with negative 25% all accuracy. That's actually pretty good. And I think this is actually pretty thematic too. If we go this way and start going into this stuff, that might be really interesting. I don't really care for lore, but this could be really good though. So let's go this way. You only have 1 unspent point. So we'll learn lore and we're gonna go up this way. There's gonna be a lot since she's multi-classing that we want to kind of get for her, I think. Next up, our other Vanguard, which is very interesting here. All right. She's got 2 points, so we haven't really improved any of her stuff yet. So I'm not sure yet what her role is. She's got this one though. She's got the debuffs here. Thank God, probably because I'm looking at refract for her. Oh, she's got 2 points, right? Okay, so we want to go. We want that maybe. Well, what are your? Oh yeah, she's got good reaction, so she's fast. Pretty good strength too, so she can actually whack people, which is good. Not a lot of like extra, so like, you know, pretty much anything would be good for her in terms of attributes that we want to focus on. And then I also want to see there's any of these we want to work on. This is passive, right? Yeah. Kind of interested to see if this will actually work. Oh, this would exceed talent limit right now. Okay. And then I would want to, I want to go for this one and then little extra move speed to make her even faster. My god, she'd be a movement monster. She'd be a movement monster. Oh, silence also gives you 10% move speed. Oh, I gotta remember that. Holy. Recharge away, gain extra 10% stealth. Okay, yeah. I should actually use this more. We get that extra movement speed. We get that extra movement speed on her. So see, that's 6 plus extra movement. So I wish it would show up on here so we get like the total what she has. So reaction bonus says +1 per reaction, +1 initiative per 5 reactions. So she gets an extra 1 initiative. But this is only showing the +6 from reaction. I wish we had a total here from everything that came through. Like the talents and everything. So, or not the talents, but from the trainings here. So she's got like an extra 3 here, extra 3 there. So 6, and then 6 stealth crit chance. Where do I see that information? Like in a handy dandy kind of way. Because like you don't see stealth crit stat anywhere. And that would be nice in order to know what all of the bonuses are. That'd be nice to know where all the bonuses are. All right, and here, and we have some of the at traits here that will eventually be affecting how things work, so she would not be able to go on a mission in Los Angeles space, which could be interesting when we are doing missions over there. Right now we don't have to worry about it because I don't know we're gonna get too many missions in Los Angeles, because I'm not sure, do we have one of our contacts in Los Angeles? So B-Tune of course is in Los Angeles. He does not like us, so I guess if he attacks us that might be a problem. Oh, Diego is actually too, huh? So maybe they're more invested in us than I thought. Maybe they're more invested in us than I thought. Alright, anyway. So, these are the personalities I've been kind of tossing around in my head here. So the Cyber Knight, of course, you should be kind of getting this feeling. She's like the ambitious type, a little bit crazy, you know, as always, for the leader type. Gotta have that little bit of crazy in them that's kind of compels them to take some risks and just lead a group of people. So we're gonna have to try and portray that a little bit. And of course, then our face mask is the more, as you can see here, calm. She's got her feet on the ground. She's known the Cyber Knight forever, and so they're good friends. So she's kind of the one that grounds everything and makes sure that Star doesn't go off too badly in any direction. She's, you know, the voice of reason kind of person, who's almost like she's like the brains of the operation, kind of like the background brains, but I'm not sure if she's like, and I think they're about the same in terms of like braininess, especially with the quantum rider that the Cyber Knight has. But I think it comes off that it should come off that way, that she seems to be smarter just because she's calmer and more rational about things. And also you see from like Scrappy, she's kind of stubborn about things, so she kind of has to be, because the Cyber Knight of course is also ambitious and stubborn too, so you know they kind of butt heads a little bit. Mute is the one who's got the ironic nickname, because I'm guessing that she would be the one who doesn't shut up. Like, that's the feeling I get from her, is that she's the super outgoing one who's always talking to people and always bothering everyone when they're doing stuff, and just constantly talking, except when she's actually working and has to be quiet. Like, she can do that, but and it's like afterwards she is the one who it feels like all her words have all been bottled up while she was quiet, and she has to get them out again. So that's what I'm getting from her. Sin is kind of the cool jock kind of person, but she's got the kind of the neural rot. She's kind of quieter because she's dealing with that, so she doesn't want everyone else to worry about her. But she's also got this little bit of like rage underneath that kind of makes her unapproachable a little bit. But you know, a little bit. So she's one of the ones I'm still kind of working on a little bit, because well, the main reason is because I'm still trying to figure out about the neural rot and how we can deal with that. So I've been kind of like trying not to get too attached, because I don't know how that will work. But yeah, that's kind of the feeling I got. She's kind of like the more quiet kind of jock that is has that air of danger about them, but also is not someone who is very talkative or anything. Just is more of an actions person than a words person, and wants to be you know, kind of like left alone a bit, although she seems to be also the one who brings people in, so she knows a lot of people. I guess she was, from her fame, she's kind of brought people in, and so she knows the people that she has had around her, I guess. So the best of those she's brought into the gang, I guess. or to the company. I don't know what we would even call ourselves. But yeah, so it's kind of hard because all of the different kind of contradictions within her, with the from what I see of her, and then like her also bringing in two people to into the mercenary group here, and also it's got like the fame and such too. So it's like this one's been kind of hard to work with, but that was kind of what I was thinking right now. And then we have a soldier, of course. She's the she's kind of, I'm getting the feeling of she's kind of like the older, not like old, but like the veteran soldier kind of group. She's less likely to take any kind of crap from anyone. She can be blunt and straight to the point about things, but she's also a hard worker, but she's you know, she doesn't take any guff from anyone. But you can see like the below the level trait, the ferocity. Of course, she's like, I guess she's actually someone who's kind of mad. So when she gets into battle, she's kind of just really lets loose, if you will. And then it's like she's ex-military, that kind of maybe puts a bit of a damper on some of these instincts a little bit, but also can kind of bring it out a little bit, I guess. But we haven't used her as much, so we're still trying to figure out what she does. So yeah, these two right now are the two that I'm having the hardest time with. Sync, on the other hand, I feel like she's like the old school hacker type, who is the one who is like you would see in like the old smoky rooms, and just always ready to jump in, but very cautious, being that she's like the one person to be like, back in my day when we were hacking, we had to hack in a snowstorm both ways uphill, and we had to use an old-fashioned Type M keyboard. We couldn't use any others because they did not have the capabilities we need. I don't know. I don't even know what keyboard. They don't have keyboards at this time. I don't know what's going on here. But that kind of feels is what I feel like she is. She's very, very much into that kind of a hacker. Just the old school kind of hacker, which is kind of the opposite of the anarchist, who is kind of, I feel like she's the new school young, because she's got to be super young, hacker who is kind of like bright-eyed and just into everything. Like it's. And this is kind of where I get it from, like the twitchy. She can't sit still. She's got to do stuff. So she kind of is almost like she has ADHD kind of person. She's kind of like the person who jumps from one thing to another all the time, and is very enthusiastic about hacking and just what everyone else is doing, especially, you know, kind of like now following her sister around and just like the quintessential kid sister who is a genius, and who everyone likes, but they also kind of just like, she can be a little too much for everyone just because of the way she is all over the place, bouncing off the walls kind of deal, which I think it makes the anarchist even funnier as a nickname because of that. But yeah, and then her sister is Breaker, who is the quintessential kind of like the dude of the group, just like that. It's just like that person who's just loud and extroverted and loves everyone all of the time, like just, and it's just like that solid person who can be a bit annoying because they're always in kind of loud and in your face a bit, but you know they're a good person and they always have your back kind of person. So loud, doesn't really think a lot when she talks, just kind of like the first thing that she thinks of kind of comes out. Always like slapping people on the back and just giving opinions and everything, and just being loud, and just that, you know, and one of those people who instantly tries to become friends with you if they have a, like, you know, if they read you as a person that they will get on with, like will instantly treat you as family kind of deal. As you can see with the way things worked out with the night, as she came in to the group, but a couple of days later was like, okay, I love you guys, let's go get my sister out of this predicament. Because she just felt right at home, like very comfortable in all kinds of situations. Like if you could see her, one of those people who's got a big old cigar in her mouth all the time, is just like one of the guys, I guess, is the way I put it. Even though she's in a group of ladies, she's like one of the guys. So that's what I get the feeling out of her. And then Bolt, I'm not sure yet. We haven't had her that long. We haven't used her that much. I'm starting to actually think maybe she's gonna be the quiet, introverted kind of one who is just kind of in the background all the time. That's kind of what I'm getting a feeling of. In which case, I would probably change her code name from Bolt to like Ghost or something. Especially with Thief, you know, she's kind of the person who is always just watching everyone and making mental notes of people and what's going on, and sometimes you don't even notice that they're there until they have a contribution to make, and then you're like, oh yeah, and you know, everyone is she just kind of like doesn't have the presence of mind, like the presence to be in everyone's thoughts kind of thing. That doesn't make sense, but she just kind of like on the periphery of everything, and people kind of forget she's there because she's not very talkative or just in everything. She's just more of a wallflower, more of someone who watches things. So I think that might actually what we might do. We might change her name to Ghost instead. I think that might work better. I think that would actually fit her from what I'm thinking of. Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit, now that I'm starting to figure out some of the some of the personalities a little bit more. So that's what I'm thinking. She's fast, so it kind of works with her thievery. So, you know, someone who's competent and you trust, you just don't. Is not someone you always think of right away unless you're like really paying attention to them. Like, I wonder where she is right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so she's around. She's around somewhere. We don't know where she is. See, this is what I'm talking about. This might be the best intro here of her ever. She's hidden. Maybe she's like over here. We don't know. See, maybe it just worked out a lot better than I thought. My God. That's hilarious. Oh man. All right, let's we're gonna move up at least a couple days and see. We got a new tip over here too. Cool. So I want to at least get this down to 20. Because I do want to do this. All right, let's find out what this is first. We have a new message. What do we got? From Francois Jones. We have to play nice with the other megacorps, but there are no such rules with the Free Streets Compact. The entire deployment of citizens are being very careful. We're walking on nails to avoid any infractions against the treaty. The fines are hefty, and if we're caught really across the line, it could be more than a slap on the wrist. Trust me when I say, justice would be terrible for whoever made such a mistake. So you're looking to less legally protected enemies? Your entire city seems to have shown up to be our enemy. So there are plenty of targets. Today it's the Free Streets Compact. Oh, this is our Warner Braun contact, I think. The FSC will fight to protect their own, but no one else is going to step in to protect them. We need you to send a message and set an example with the Free Streets Compact. We picked a few highly visible champs among their crews, some squad leaders who will leave a hole after you eliminated them. Alright, so we've got the Kill 3 Captain's job. We'll be paid per target. We will be paid per target we are able to kill. Okay, so we will be paid for each target that we're able to eliminate before retreating. Back Bay Heist. Okay. What does that one do? Ugh, this is like the things are racking up here a bit. Racking up a bit here. So like I'm gonna want to do this one. So I'm trying to get like one a week is basically what I'm trying to do. I think that seems to be a good way of having enough time in between to get our heat down, keep it around 20. I think that seems to be a good spot for us so that we're not getting murdered by people. I think is the best way to put it. But yeah, so yeah, this is our Warner Braun contact. Maybe it's storyline, like main storyline. That would be kind of cool. So I want to get this down. We can get it down to 18 maybe. I think that would probably be good to get this one ready. Oh, from Origami Joe. Yeah, we know the Irish are eventually going to find that crate. This will all be for nothing. We're running out of time to complete Origami Joe's dead drop job. Well, no, we know all about it. Yes, we are aware of the timeline. Well, watch me sweat it. I need this done yesterday. Well, I know, but we're not ready yet. All right, down to 17. Okay, perfect. All right, so we can look into this now. We might have held it a little bit. We don't have any active leverage. That's fine. All right, so we got a prep 3, and I think we were thinking we have to go loud here. So it's I think we're gonna go something like this. Soldier, Cyber Sword, probably the best. Probably the best and strongest out of the people. This is what I'm thinking for this. I do want to check one thing before we do that. Let's see. Uh, 236 hit points. Yeah. Whoa, okay, yeah, 200. That's it? Really? I thought you had more than that. 200, 215. Yeah, so she's got a lot of hit points. 236. Almost as much as the Cyber Knight has a lot more. But in a loud mission, I'm not sure that I want to take the Cyber Knight into that. I think we will send in we'll send in our jockey kind of people for it. But yeah, so this will get us some money, which will immediately burn on getting them with this e-rifle, because I think that will be very important for us. And then we'll have this hacking mission, which would be interesting because we're not good at hacking. but that'd be 66. And I'll be interested to see how this goes, just because it'll be a solo job. And then another combat required. So 32,000 for killing primary objectives, 50 for each other target. So that's an extra 150. That's pretty good. Then we have this cube run, which will be another one where we'll get in and take what we can get. Hopefully it'll be more profitable than our last mission, which, like I said in the beginning, was not profitable. It was very not profitable. We haven't sold anything we made because it was all items, and none of those items were going to sell for much. So even if I sold like all the items, probably been like 30k, which is pretty bad. And we hit all the lock boxes that were available on the map. So I mean, it was like so we got like 2 or 3 of these Hogobloxum, which, as you can see, sell for 6, and these are like legendary. So that's not very good. Did we pick up like a shock mine or something? Like, I mean, look, a lot of the stuff sells for basically nothing, and a lot of what we got was this stuff. So I mean, everything we got was this stuff. I think we might have picked up a Caltraxia, which is 3. That's not helping. So like I said, we literally, if we sold everything we got from him, might have made 30,000. And so I just haven't bothered to sell anything yet. So hopefully that mission will be a lot more profitable. We'll hopefully get some more of this stuff so I can feel better about selling. Look, I mean, look, even these, yeah, that's worth 10. These are worth 4. I guess maybe some of the hacking might help. I'm still not even 100% sure I can sell all this stuff, but probably should sell some of it. And we need another like 100,000 to be sure we're ready for the med bay upgrade, or the med clinic that I guess will probably come in here somewhere. Did our newly minted ghost show up here anywhere? No, she did not. Did I get a drink over here? This was not a pairing I would have expected here. And this one I would expect the 2 sisters together near each other, probably chatting away all you can do. I'm just glad that I'm and there's a reason. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. There's a reason why I'm doing this as an all-female group, because if this was a male group, the names I would have come up with would be so stupid. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, if this group was a bunch of guys, it would definitely be names that were more ridiculous, like be like MILF Hunter and Bonaire or some stupid stuff. So that's part of the reason why we're going with the all classy ladies group here. Just as an aside. But yeah, for doing basically nothing, I filled up 50 minutes of just talking. I don't know how this has happened, but we'll be back at it next episode. Like I said, for the Dread Drop hit, we're going to be going in loud. It'll be I have no idea how that will go, so we're going to find out, I guess. So be ready for that. And thank you for watching this, I guess. We'll see if I can bring in some of those personalities that I was thinking about here and transfer it into the game a little bit and add some like colorful conversations or something between the people. I've been waiting to see more traits and everything first and see how they're procced and how they influence interpersonal banter, but we haven't seen much yet. But I guess we'll deal with that as we go. So like I said, thank you all for watching and putting up with this. If you're enjoying it yourself, of course, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff on this video or any of the others you haven't watched, especially in this playthrough. in this playlist or some of the other playlists we got going on. Definitely appreciate all of that. And shout out to all the subscribers here already. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. And there's links in the description of the videos to our Twitch and Twitter if you want to check that stuff out. And yeah, that's gonna do it here. So hopefully everyone is doing good out there. Voice is starting to go. Been having some congestion, I guess, and it's kind of gotten down here. So thank you all for hanging out and watching and putting up with this. I do appreciate it. So hopefully y'all doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy, especially since it's winter time here in the US. And I don't know where everyone is, but I know there's some weather going on. So stay safe out there. And I will catch all of y'all next time. So y'all have a good one. Stay safe. And adios for now. Bye-bye.